Good evening, and today I want to continue building the Megazoo we started yesterday. Good evening. We got a lot of good progress on the zoo. I think we built like 14 animal exhibits. Today I want to build 4 more animal exhibits in the front half of the zoo, and then try and start working on the marine and dinosaur parks in the back of the zoo. All right, so let's go ahead and get into it. All right, load game. We're going to load mega.zoo. And I'll give you a quick recap of what we've done so far before we start. So let's come back over here to the park entrance. Over there. And on this side, we're building the forested areas. We have wolves, chimpanzees, rhinos, Komodo dragons, and then over here we have white tigers and jaguars and anteaters. On this side of the park, in the non-forested biomes, we have, where does it start? Przowski's wild horse. We have llamas. Where are the llamas? I don't see our llamas. Hold on. Where are the llamas? There are no llamas in the llama exhibit. Why is that? We'll have to fix that. They must have all died of old age. We will fix that first. And then we have giant pandas over here that unfortunately can no longer be found in zoos in the United States at all because, hey, China. But I can't bash China too much. I have a stream based on Chinese culture coming up in a few weeks, so we're not going to bash them too much. And then we have some camels over here, and we have giraffes, elephants, and zebras to begin our savannah. Let's fix our llamas first. We only have one tiger. I like to keep them paired. So we're going to buy another tiger as well. Um, let's see here. We need to bring in a second tiger. Alright, and now we need to come back and fix our llamas because they're completely gone. Alright, so the llamas are fixed. And so what I want to do is gorillas, lions, our first polar animal, and then the special secret animal that I will reveal to you in a little bit. But first, let's go ahead and set up for the gorillas. I said before I wanted to put the gorillas in front of the chimpanzees, and I still plan to do that. So let's go ahead and start building that. And actually, let's make sure our Zoom marketing is at max. It is. So that'll bring more people in, hopefully. So this will be our gorilla area here. All right, let's put in our fence and build the exhibit. Okay, we're low on money again, and that's going to be the topic of the day. Our money's going to go in and out slowly because we're building while simultaneously trying to raise funds. Let's bring in a caretaker for them. Let's just make sure that okay, he's still got his assignment, which is good. All right, we need to work on our gorillas because we all know the drill by now. This exhibit is not ready. We need grass, dirt. So we need to start with grass and dirt over here. I want my mouse jammed up a bit. Hold on. And so we need some dirt. Okay, it looks like we're done with terrain. Toys, shelters, rocks, foliage. Oh, I forgot to check. What's their favorite tree? Elephant ear. Okay, we need trees. Where's our elephant ear tree? right there. Oh, we're doing a upkeep, I see. Same deal as most exhibits. We're going to place trees until the gorillas are happy. Oh, it says they also want cliffs or hills. That's going to be a bugger to do with how tight these paths are, but we'll do a little bit for them, I guess. Let's do the trees first, though. That's more important. And I can't just spam trees because we're out of money again. That's going to happen a lot today. We're gonna run out of money as we build exhibits, and we're gonna have to sit and wait. Let's try and build these in a line so that we have an open side here. I'm trying not to create a situation like we had in the chimpanzee exhibit yesterday, where the zookeeper can't get to the care. Cliffs and hills isn't showing red, so it's not a big deal. We probably don't have to make too much of that. Okay, let's attempt this. Okay, we got another award. Our zoo seems to be doing that a lot recently, which is good. Doesn't look like we broke any paths, but we have a full suitability rating, so let me just... Yeah, we didn't break any paths around the gorillas, so we're good to go. We're going to come over here, and we're going to set up our lions next. We're going to make a nice big area for the lions here. Alright, we're setting up the lion exhibit now. And then we'll do our first polar animal, and then we will set up a the secret animal I was telling you about. Okay, so let's come here and get our fences. And we're definitely going to run out of money in the middle of setting up this exhibit. Wow, it looks like we're only going to have enough funds to build half the fence. And not even that, because it's upkeep time. I don't like upkeep time, because it completely halts progress. Alright. So we've got the boat rides launching from there. Pretty soon we're going to have a restaurant, and dolphin rides will launch from this corner, I think. And the restaurant also is going to be a waterfront restaurant. You know what? I might need to extend the lake a little bit. Upkeep time seems to be a bit slower right now than it usually is. That's a little frustrating. Alright. I actually want to extend out the lake a little bit over here on this quarter. I want to extend it out to here, I think. Yeah, this will give us a little more room to work with, I think. Since we want to put both the dolphins and the restaurant on this side, on this quadrant. Alright, we gotta wait for this money to come up a little bit more so I can hit the check and make that adjustment official. So we are gaining money, it's just that we're spending too much in building. But we have to keep developing the zoo as much as we can. So I don't know what the solution is. I do know there's a money cheat, but the money cheat breaks fences. So I don't want to do that. So let's finish this lake expansion. So what's going to happen is we're going to have the restaurant over here on this side. The dolphin rides will let in on this side. And let me just look at the big picture. The marine, that does cut back. We're doing the dolphins on this side. I'm also going to do the dolphin tank on this side. So that means we'll probably build the orcas over here in this corner. I might do a shark show. But, alright. We gotta wait for funds so that I can build the fence for the lions. This is the next exhibit being built. And then we're gonna do this polar exhibit. And then the secret animal I was telling you about. Let's see, let's go ahead and block out this exhibit, this first polar exhibit back here. That's a bit small for an exhibit. What if I do it like... Alright. That'll be a polar exhibit back here. I know, crazy having that next thing in Sect House, but I put things where I can. And I am starting to run low on real estate on this quadrant once I put that in. Same deal with the forests, but we've still got room for a few exhibits on both sides. And it looks like we went back into upkeep mode. It looks like money gain is a little solid right now. How's research and conservation coming? Conservation is completely shut down because we finished it. Research is still doing its thing. Oh, I'm still sinking money into conservation. I want that completely minimized if they have no programs left. Research will continue to receive funding until they're done, though. Upkeep's going to keep getting bigger, but with the improvements to our zoo, income's going to hopefully keep getting bigger as well. Let's go ahead and get ready to build the lions. All right. I think we established we need about 6,000 for half the fence. Am I losing guests? No, we actually have a lot of guests. It's just there aren't any in this part of the zoo right now. I don't know why they crossed the fence to this path. There's nothing on this quarter yet. I'm hoping to fix that today, though. I'm hoping to put at least one thing in each of the back quarters. Half hour in, and we're only just about to start the second of the 4 exhibits I wanted to build in the front half, though, because we're having so much money trouble right now. Alright, now we gotta wait for some more money to come in so that we can build the other half of the fence and get this exhibit started. Meanwhile, let's take a quick look at our giraffes. I mean, our zebras, because I remember there being a few more zebras. Okay. Shoot. We need to add in 2 more zebras. Because they're all same gender right now. There's not going to be any cycling. Alright. The zebra exhibit should be a little bit more healthier now. That's probably what happened with the horses yesterday and the llamas earlier. And we have a lion exhibit now. But we need to put the actual animals in. We just went back into upkeep mode. The actual animals need to wait. And they like umbrella thorn acacia. Wow. Upkeep's taking a slower than usual time to resolve. Yeah, today's stream is not starting out as exciting as yesterday's program. Now that we actually have to wait for cash inflow. Our maintenance workers generally do a pretty good job. I have 6. I should probably expand that again soon. Yeah, let's bring in a few more maintenance men. I don't think we need any more maintenance men right now. They've been doing a generally good job. We're making big profit. Let's increase the price of the elephant ride. And let's increase the price of our restaurants. This one's capped out. How's this restaurant doing? We'll raise the price here. And we will raise our zoo ticket. Hopefully this will help us address some of these issues. Alright, let's bring in our lions. Let's bring in a caretaker for them. And oh boy, we're gonna have to... Dirt, sand, fresh water. And I have a feeling we're about to go back into upkeep. Toys and shelters for these guys. We already have a lion cub? We just put them in. Rocks and foliage. Let me just see what I do in these other exhibits. Hopefully the lions won't be like the giraffes and request a whole forest. Oh, we're back in upkeep mode. I'm in the middle of placing trees. That sucks. I think for the next game upkeep cycle, We're just going to do passive income and then wait to build the next exhibit till after the next cycle. Just going around and checking on things until then. I should probably build some gift shops. Yeah, when we finish the lions, let's go ahead and put in another paid entertainment. Probably the carousel. And research should be finishing up soonish. So we'll lose that monthly cost and it'll just be staff and upkeep from that point. I've been seeing a lot of birth notifications for chimpanzees. I'm going to check on their population again, I think. We may have to clean up again. Alright, we're finally done with the lions. Let's check on the chimpanzees real quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Let's downsize 6 chimpanzees. And we'll also check the wolves. I've been seeing a lot of birth notifications on the wolves. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Okay. Alright. Okay, the horses aren't living long at all. Let's bring a few more in. Okay, I think we fixed the horse situation. Llamas look like they have a healthy population right now. I think we're good to go on that front. What did I say? We were building a carousel? Let's build that right here in this area. Now that's going to make for an awkwardly shaped exhibit, isn't it? Unless I put the carousel over here on this side. That might be a thing. Oh no, that's totally bad placement for it. We do it like this. Not much better. Could place it like this. Alright, the next thing is to hope that guests go to the carousel so it can bring in some profits. Meanwhile, what's another thing? What's another thing I saw that I wanted to put in? There's a theater. There's the animatronic theater. Where can I put this without the shaping being terribly awkward? This would need to go near the front. That's an awkwardly shaped exhibit behind there. Not sure what we'll do with that spot. So obviously we'll have to put something in there. And now I want to put in the other theater on the other side. Okay. I'm just upping prices on everything because that's capitalism. Don't know why boat rental doesn't cost the guests any money. No matter. All right. Let's come over here and start working on this polar exhibit back here. Which animal do we want to use for it? Polar bear, reindeer. We could do a little penguin exhibit out here. Yeah. I know it's the opposite corner from the marine park, but I think we're going to put the penguins out here. I think I'll give them regular salt water rather than trying to mess around with a tank. Let's build it up and see what happens. And then after this, we'll do the secret animal. And then we're going to start building up the marine area, I think. All right. And they like rock caves. And now let's see what we need to do here. We need salt water and shelter. Yeah, we don't need to build a separate tank for them. The flat water will suffice, it looks like. We have to build a big, huge area for them to swim in. Because that's what penguins like, is swimming. I'm trying to figure out where to best draw the line so it's a little even. All right. We need to put in a shelter. Oh, it went into upkeep mode in the middle of us drawing that terrain. Let's do that again. All right, we need shelter. And we need some rocks. Doesn't say anything about them wanting foliage, so we're not going to worry about that. But on the subject of foliage, there's one specific piece I want to find out if it exists yet. Well, we don't need to worry about that right now. Let me just see something real quick with these guys. The penguins. You know what? Let's add in another pair. Alright, we've got a little penguin exhibit going. Now let's fix up the shelters a little bit so that we have enough. That should be good for the penguins. And let's save, because we're getting ready to build something really special now. We put in gorillas, lions, and penguins so far tonight. I don't see the gorillas. Yeah, they're there. We're going to come around over here now. To this exhibit I blocked in earlier. And before we actually put that exhibit in, I just want to put in another one of our entertainment facilities over here. This time it's one I particularly like, even though it doesn't bring in any money. I'm trying to find it. Hold on. Where is it? Okay, hold on. Japanese garden. There it is. Let's see. There's that. And the bathroom's over there. So we should probably build a bathroom right around here as well. All right. And the Japanese garden is going. And actually, we placed that incorrectly. So I need to go back and place it again. Because what I meant to do was to put the entrance facing the other side. So that the entrance is facing the exhibit over here. That's how I meant to put it. All right. And now we're going to do a secret animal. If we build an exhibit, and name it Xanadu, we're going to unlock unicorns. And if we come over here to animals, you will notice that we have now unlocked unicorns. Their main terrain is deciduous forest, so we're going to block that in real quick. It looks like we're going to go into upkeep mode again soon. Research. All selected programs have been completed. All right, let's go turn off research then. All right, that's one upkeep cost that we're not going to have anymore. I suppose that's a good thing. Until the floor of this exhibit is painted with deciduous, we are not going to proceed with constructing the actual exhibit yet, because the unicorns are hard to please. So I want to make sure. All right. As soon as I can confirm this last little bit, we will be considered painted. And we went back into upkeep mode. So we're in a kind of a holding pattern right now. But this is where we're going to build the little unicorn forest right across from our little Japanese garden. We'll probably create one more little exhibit in that little area that we blocked off behind the gift shop and theater. There's also an aquatic gift shop and a dinosaur gift shop. We'll build those in the appropriate quadrants when the time comes. We did pass the hour mark into stream. And yes, progress is definitely slower right now. Maybe I should create one more savanna animal as well. What do I need? We're waiting for upkeep mode to finish. I can see a broken fence within my line of sight. Hopefully a maintenance worker will come around soon. It's taking upkeep mode a long time to resolve this time. Longer than usual. I'm not sure what's going on with that. Yeah, the maintenance guy fixed that fence. That's good to know. I It is getting late and I am getting tired, so I'm not sure how much longer we'll be on tonight. I wanted to start the marine park, but we continue to be plagued by money issues right now. Even with research and conservation complete and no funding going into them, upkeep mode has become ridiculous. And it's only going to get worse as we expand. All right, we're back in the positive for now. So we're going to wait to draw this terrain as soon as it lets us. Oh, we got a lot of wolves going on. That's a little troubling. Alright, we finished our terrain, so let's bring in our unicorns. Oh, there's 6,000 apiece. We need to save up 12,000 then. Yeah, shoot. This is slow going. Okay, we got a little cash bonus. We're back in business, at least for a little bit. Talk about Deus Ex Machina. Alright, our pair of unicorns is in. We need to bring in a staff, a zookeeper to take care of them. So these are going to be our 18th exhibit. Oh, another cash bonus. Okay. Now, these unicorns need some more stuff. Grass, fresh water. Let's start with that. So we need a shelter. They don't like that one. Okay, we're good. We need some rocks. And we need to put in some trees. They like this nice pink tree. Okay, so the unicorns are set. And let's save. And according to staff, we have 18 zookeepers, so we have 18 exhibits. Do we have 18 different animal types still? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. What are we missing? We're missing some animals again. First of all, if we come down to alright, we're gonna check our list of exhibits real quick. Alright, we don't have a female camel right now. That's not healthy for the longevity of our zoo, so let's come back and get a female camel. We gotta make sure that there's animals of both genders in each exhibit, because that way hopefully the exhibits will sustain themselves. We have 4 male ringed rhinos. Oh no, one of them's a female. Okay, we're okay then. The chimpanzees I'm not concerned about. Yeah, horses we have at least one of each. All the Komodos are female right now. Let's bring in a male one. What? We're having a little bit of a lag break right now. There we go. And we're pretty much at the zoo population camp in terms of guests. The only way we can get new guests is if old guests leave. That might hurt us with the income a little bit. So chimpanzee we know is going to be healthy. Let's check the llamas. So llamas are healthy now. We already looked at camels. Let's look at the tigers. They're both females, it looks like. So we need to bring in a male tiger. Giraffes. There are no giraffes in the giraffe exhibit right now. That is not healthy of us at all. Let me make sure I'm in the right place. Pretty sure this is the giraffe exhibit, but I want to be 100% sure. Yeah. Somehow we lost all our giraffes. So we need to fix that. Alright, so the giraffe exhibit has been restored for now. The wolves. I have no doubt the wolves are healthy. And probably overcrowding as well. Elephant. The elephant looks like they're healthy. Yeah, we have at least one of each for elephants. Alright, zebras look healthy. We have no jaguars right now. Let's see, but which exhibit is supposed to be the jaguar exhibit? I have no idea where I even am in the park right now. We had just had a gorilla birth, and the zoo gained a little donation as a result. Okay, I don't see any animals in this one. Is this the jaguars? Let's find the entrance to this exhibit. Jaguar. We need to bring them back in. You'll notice the animals are all, you can pick male or female. There's none of this nonsense with weirdly fake gendered animals. Pandas. How are the pandas looking? We're up to 4 of them. We have a male and a... Alright, we're good on the... We only have one anteater. And, alright, it's a female, so we need to bring in a male anteater. You know what? I'm going to bring in 2 anteaters, actually. They're not that expensive right now. We go below the anteaters, we have gorillas. They're a healthy population. Oh, the lions got busy since we placed them earlier tonight. Yeah, the lion should be a healthy population. Yep. All right. So all the animal exhibits have been restored to relative population health. Now, what's a little thing we can put in this tiny little affair here? Anything forested. I don't care if it's rainforest, deciduous, or coniferous. But nothing that involves hills. Lots of dinosaur choices. We could do some orangutans probably, because they're right next to the chimpanzees and we've got gorillas going as well. We can do orangutans. What are the other choices we have? Redundant animals. Let's do an orangutan exhibit. They like durians. And it looks like we're back to having some decent money gains, so I shouldn't have trouble putting this one together. And this exhibit is tiny with no expansion room, so hopefully they don't want too much out of me. I do want to build one more savanna animal while we're focusing on this end of the park. I don't think we can handle the expense of a marine exhibit quite yet. This exhibit's almost too tiny. The wolves are complaining. We'll come back to the wolves as soon as we finish with the orangutans. They're probably overcrowding again. That's probably all that is. Grass, dirt. It says they do want cliffs and hills. Let's see if it lets me get away without giving them that and just giving them the other things. All right, we need shelters, toys. We're in very tight quarters right now. I don't think I'll be able to satisfy these guys adequately. But let's bring in a couple trees. Hopefully they don't want too many of these trees. If you're feeling crowded, go into the shelter where they can't see you. Okay, yeah. We definitely need to take care of the wolves. I'm not gonna make. I might make a single hill for the orangutans. Can I do this without breaking things terribly? Oop, I broke this bit of path right here. Alright, I think we got a high enough suitability rating. Let's fix all these path sections we broke. The wolves do not like their exhibit. I think it's an overcrowding matter, personally. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Definitely an overcrowding issue. Let's sell the oldest ones. I want to add another savanna animal for number 20. We're going to pick one as soon as we finish fixing the wolves. So let's figure out, because animal happiness is falling. We have a bunch of animals that are angry. They're still all wolves, basically. If I turn on this filter, I need to scale back wolves and chimpanzees, it looks like. I think that's where I'll draw the line for these guys. Now let's downsize way down. Alright, we should be good on the wolves. Let's come back and look at the chimpanzees real quick. Alright, we're coming up on the 2-hour mark. Let's build one more exhibit. I think we're good on chimps. Okay. What do I want to build for my last animal today, which is going to be the 20th in our zoo? We're going to do the marine park and the dino park starting on session 3, I think. Because I am really tired, so what do I want to do for my final animal tonight? We could do wildebeests, buffaloes, hippos, dogs, hyenas. I'm probably going to do hyenas, ostrich, flamingo, warthogs. Or let's do kangaroos. And they have a hard fondant. Let's build a little. Kangaroos will be over here in front of the carousel. Yeah, this is definitely the last exhibit for tonight. I'm having trouble staying awake right now. Well, we went from 14 animals to 20 animals tonight. We added the gorillas, orangutans, unicorns, penguins, lions, and now we're adding kangaroos. So the zoo did make big gains today, even considering our funding issues. And it looks like we're turning profits again. So we should be able to start the marine. I think next session we're gonna go straight to the marine park. Hard Kwandong. Okay. Um, well, we got a huge cash bonus. We're definitely starting the marine park next session. Possibly the dinosaurs too. All right. We need to bring in a zookeeper for these guys. Let's go ahead and increase our maintenance team as well while we're in this window. I'm just going to place them at the front of the park and let them go wherever. There is a broken path here. What's going on? Looks like an incorrect path as well. No, that's just the way the fence appears along it. All right, that's fixed. I wonder. Seems to be running a bit smoother if we turn the guest traffic off. Probably too many sprites for it to draw. All right, let's come back to the kangaroos. And now we have to make the exhibit better for them. Let's see. Sand, dirt. We need sand and dirt. Foliage rock shelter. I wonder what kind of shelter they would like. I kind of do want to go over and do a polar bear exhibit before I, that's not it. That's clearly not it. Okay, so the kangaroos are done. It didn't take much time or effort, and we are definitely bouncing back on funds. So we're in good shape right now. Let's head back to where I started the polar area and build a section for polar bears. And then after the polar bears, we're going to call it a night. We're going to we're going to try and include room for two of the Ice Age animals in the dino section. But starting the marine park and possibly the dino park is a project for the next session at this point. That is a straight, right? Yes. One of the few times I actually built straight. This is the last animal for tonight. They need salt water, shelter, rock. They're walking right where I want to build. Rocks, we do need to build a shelter. And we're lagging again. I'm not sure why. Do we need any foliage? They're not really asking for it, so we're gonna leave it the exhibit as is and call it a night. So as we zoom out, we can see we're using more of the area. We've got room for just a few more animals in this quadrant. We may as well start the next session trying to close up this quadrant. Here, again, same deal. We've got room for just a few more animals. Back here, there's room for only a relative few. In the dinosaur, it looks like there's a bit of area, but they need bigger exhibits. There won't be much there either. But yeah, this is the current state of our zoo as it stands at the close of session today. So let's save. And we're going to raid Brett tonight because it is Saturday. I'm surprised to still see him going, but he started later than he was planning, I guess. So we're saved. And next session, I really am going to start the marine park. I think that'll be the first thing I do next session is start with some marine animals. And then if there's time, some dinosaurs. I didn't get to go as long as I went last night because I'm tired. So have a good night. All right, have a good night, everyone. All right, have a good night, everyone.